When watching Konosuba, you understand from the get-go that something is different. It's an isekai with the hero of the village going to save a heroine from truck. And nope, that was a lie. Yeah, so the woman wasn't in danger at all, and the tractor was barely moving fast enough to do anything. But our hero dies due to a panic attack regardless. So, to better introduce him, this is Kazuma. He is a gamer who likes anime and just died like a dope. Then there's this goddess, Aqua. She is an entitled goddess who takes her status to the supreme. She gives Kazuma the choice to take one thing to the new world he'll be transferred to, and he chose her. He has completely outbrained the system. And yeah, so Kazuma is in a town with no money, a useless goddess, and no skills. But to make a long story short, he recruits a masochistic knight who will take more hits than she'll dish out, and an archmage who uses her one shot and then won't do anything for the rest of the day, just like in Overwatch. The thing I love about Konosuba is that, and take notes other animes, it's actually funny. It's a satire-filled fest with these women who are useless and loud, and a Chad main character being their guiding light. Kazuma is so cool, man. He's like the definition of Chad gamer, who also believes in gender equality, as all men should. And Aqua is quite the annoying blue thing, and she stays true to that. Darkness, she's a piece of work and also has big milkies. Megumin is literally Bokonoria Baitsuza Dasto, and their dynamic somehow works amazingly. The animation is squishy and smooth, the voice acting either in dub or sub is surprisingly good, and the quality of the jokes are always in that all-time high. And I can't help but listen to the 10-hour OST on YouTube because it just hits different. Could you say we found the perfect anime? Well, no. Konosuba is amazing in things like comedy and animation, but it lacks a coherent story, which honestly isn't a downside. They have random one-off adventures which allow them to keep encountering wild enemies and growing on the watcher the more they venture out. I think the person who carries the show is definitely Kazuma. He's so funny and satirical at times that you can't help but just smirk at every action he does. And I think a thing that drew many people to this anime was its flip on the isekai genre. How Kazuma died like a dope, how he is barely talented at anything, how he actually thinks like a human being and especially a guy.
いいわ、あなた。でもあんまりお嬢ちゃんをいじめちゃダメよ。だって私、半分は男ですもの。今なんて？あら、聞こえなかった？私キメラだから、こうしてるだけで胸も下半身もキュンキュンきちゃうわ。シルビアさん、シルビアさん、俺のケツになんか当たってるんです。当ててんのよ。
He actually finds women attractive and isn't a goody two-shoes like Tanjiro or Deku. The openings are all joyful and sound really good. Everyone probably knows the crew's signature dance. I have never heard one of these endings because I click on the next episode far too fast. The show has somehow made it so everyone you meet is a waifu. You can either find kinky, spankable, or downright charming waifus in the show. They introduce more women to Kazuma's harem, but none stick like our three girls. The hentai of this anime is as joyful as the anime. Somehow the community still stays true to Kazuma's satirical sense and every other character's personality. There are like 3 OVAs / movies which all are worth watching. It's the same as Adventures, just expanded into movie form. with some heartfelt moments, which made me smile by the end of it. It's hard for a dynamic to be as well versed and interesting as this cast of characters, and I stand by that. It's genuinely an anime I would recommend to anyone who hasn't seen it because I think anyone can find enjoyment in just watching a couple of episodes a day. To get a long lasting smirk or a good chuckle out of it. So I'd have to give Konosuba an 8 out of 10. Definitely a good watch to get rid of that shonen taste in your mouth. Out of all the isekai I've seen, this definitely takes the cake for number 1. I'll still be working on a video that has a topic that's pretty hard to tackle, so I'll see you guys once that comes out. See ya.